Hi everyone, Jeff Appleby here from Oakland Realty. It is July 2025. We've got your latest market update. I'll jump right into it. The opening line from the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver's monthly email on the statistics is that, and I'm paraphrasing here, we are seeing an emerging sign of a recovery. Sales were only 10% below the sales of June 2024. Now, it's important to keep in mind, sales of June 2024 were pretty slow. We are still 26% below the 10-year average for sales in the month of June, and inventory has climbed to 17,000 and leveled, and that's the highest inventory we've seen since 2014, and it's 43% above the 10-year average for this month. Personally, I've been working with a lot of people moving up. It's a much better market than it was a few years ago, so you'd make a similar trade than you would a few years ago with a smaller mortgage. It's being contrarian. I always encourage people to go against the grain of the market. I think it pays off. It has for me in the past, so that's what we're doing. Now we're gonna take this information and put it into context with a few key points, and at the end, there's a really critical piece that I wanna share with you, so stick around. Overall inventory levels are in line with where they were from 2010 to 2014. They're quite high. It was a slow period of time, but we found an equilibrium, and that's kind of where we are now. Sales, aka buyer demand, isn't far off from certain periods we had in 2008, 2012, late 2018, 2019. It's slow for sure. And this new rate environment, rates have gone up and come back down, but we've got a weaker economy, higher rates than we had during COVID, and demand has slowed. People can't afford, and they can't or they won't pay prices that we saw in that sort of 2021, 2022. So we're finding a new equilibrium. And you got to think, after the global financial crisis, it was a bumpy road. Condo prices were pretty much flat from 2010, 2011, almost up to 2015. Housing prices climbed, but a little bit modestly. It was a pretty balanced market. There was equilibrium. I believe in the short term, we're gonna see things start to level. We'll see a little bit of buyer demand come back. We'll see inventory level out here, and I think prices are gonna stabilize. In the meantime, there was 2,185 transactions in the month of June. People are taking this opportunity to offer on highly motivated sellers, and sellers that are realistic about where the market is. They're not hanging on to 2021 prices. As a final note, our federal government spent a lot of money in the last 10 years, more than any government previous to them, and especially in the last 5 years, and we saw a lot of asset inflation in that time. This is like everything, like home prices and the cost of things just goes up as you print money. The new Liberal government is planning on doing the same, so I think we're gonna continue to see inflation, we're gonna continue to see asset appreciation. It's a long-term thing, but that's what's happening, so it is time to be smart, it's time to be strategic, and it's time to think long-term. Let me know if you need help.